In there, didn't he, with all of that emotionality, and you can see what the win meant for Nkalong. Such a terrific win over Tommy Sugiarto, and well, downing the world number 11 and also ginting the 8th seed en route to his semi-final of the Yonex All England Open. There's proof of him etching himself into that semi-final berth. He'll await the winner of Kento Momota and Kidambi Shrikant, the 7th seed. They'll do battle later on in our second session. But you can see 2 courts of terrific entertainment unfolding here today. So, on to our 5th match, which brings men's doubles centre stage. We'll experience come to the aid of the former world number 1s, Go and Tan, the Malaysians, as they take on the younger, fresh-faced ALFIAN and ARDIANTO of Indonesia. More Indonesians take to court 1. And I, for one, certainly anticipate in this all-seeded affair a high-octane men's doubles. There's the one of the Asian game runners-up, Indonesian on the left.
Okay, so Tan, would you like to call red or black? Black. He chooses black. You have red. It is red. So please, who will serve first? Okay. Fajo to serve, who will receive? Tan to receive, thank you, sir.
So Mohamed Ardianto electing to receive first. Fahar Alfian of Indonesia. Their team just 3 spots off their career high. They're ranked currently 9th in the world. Their high was in December last year. Their 3 wins, only 2 losses this year. They lost last year in the first round of this tournament, so it's all a points grab for them, if you will. They were runners-up in the Asian Games, really played well there. Lost out to the world number 1s in the showpiece match. But his partner, Mohamed Ardianto, 23 years of age, born in Bantul. And these 2, they won the Syed Modi International. Round of 16 at the Malaysian Masters this year, unable to defend the title that they won the year before. And, well, let's take a look at their route through. You can see they dropped a game against the Chinese of Wu and Ren in the round prior. It lasted just over an hour, but a little more plain sailing against the South Koreans in the match before that. And their opponents, Tan Wee Kyong, 29 years old, same age as his partner. They're world ranked 14th at the moment. They have been right up at the pinnacle of the game, and they won the Thai Masters this year, these 2. And Govi Shem as well, also 29. Both from KL these days. But they treated us, these 2 yesterday, the former world number 1s, the Olympic silver medalists. And they really can ignite and play some terrific badminton, and we witnessed that, didn't we, Morten, when they downed Endo and Watanabe, the 4th seeds, playing some really tidy badminton. Only took them 40 minutes.
Yeah, that was a very good match. Well, we have another good match coming up here for sure.
And you see the head-to-head showing then, the Indonesians with the win at the Malaysian Masters, en route to their title win. They took down their opponents in a long match. Our umpire and service judge. Well, there's another Malaysian men's doubles team in the quarterfinals as well. Aaron Chia and So Wul Yik.
That's correct. Aaron Chia
beat your friends, didn't they? Not very nice, is it?
Yeah. They beat Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen yesterday. But I've always also been a part of the 2 young Malaysian players when I was there a few years ago, so I know them really well as well. Good boys, working hard.
Men's doubles quarterfinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto, Indonesia. And on my left, Govishem Tanwikyong, Malaysia.
So can these two avenge that defeat
Tanwikyong,
in the Malaysian Masters final where they lost to the Indonesians?
The Indonesian pair is a very fast playing pair. They are really out there attacking.
Service over, 1 love. Service ball called, 2 high. Service over, 1 all. Service over, 2-1. Govishen challenges called out.
Well, it was very close, wasn't it?
It was. I think, however, line judge is correct.
Yeah, I do.
But let's see. But if Govishem and Tanwikyong is going to stand a chance in this match, they must get a bit more on the attack.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 2 all. Play. Service over. 3-2.
So should the pair from Malaysia win, which means that they will be in the semi-final tomorrow. That would be a second time, because the best result they've had so far here at the All England was in 2016, where they got to that semi-final and lost to Endo and Hayakawa from Japan. See, that's where Tanwikyong is at his absolute best. How he played the block shot despite the fact his opponent is standing there waiting. Look at that, so tight, and then intercepting the next one. That is pure quality.
This is why we love men's doubles so much. Never a dull moment.
Yeah, it's a good, that one there from Govishem cross court is really doing the trick. And of course, he's got a tremendous smash from the back at Govishem, and giving the opportunity for this man in the picture, Tanwikyong, to intercept. String is gone there.
6-3.
Just 5 world ranking spots between these two teams. These two at 14th, with their backs to us in the world. The team in white from Indonesia ranked 9th.
Service over. 4-6.
Yeah, Govishem and Tanwikyong had a very, very strong 2016, where they reached #1 in the world. Got that silver at the Olympics in Rio, but they also won the year-end finals in Dubai the same year.
5-6.
Since then, it's been a bit downhill for the two, and been struggling to find the same kind of form they had in 2016. But now Olympic qualification is coming up, And you never know what's going to happen here.
Service over. 7-5.
Generous crowd in today as we approach the sharp end of the tournament.
And here we had a trick shot from GOH, and they got away with it. Good flick serve.
Yeah, backing up nicely too. He went on an absolute tear yesterday in the doubles win over the Japanese, didn't he?
Yeah. Have a slight flaw in his defence, though, that he's not able to play him in his soft block shots, but he's always driving it to the back of the court. So if you are the opponent, then you know that shot is coming towards the back line, and then, you know, anticipate and set up the attack in such a way that you can intercept it. I'm sure we'll get many examples of that. Oh, that was a cheeky serve there by GOH.
They're dictatorial from the off, aren't they? 11-5. The Malaysians break to the front with a 6-point cushion after 6 minutes played.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, buoyed by some recent momentum, the Malaysians in black have won the last 5 consecutive points.
Service ball called. Too high. Service over. 6-11. Service over. 12-6.
Broken another string.
Service over.
How many rackets, Morton, will a pro keep in their kit bag?
Oh, anything
7-12.
6 to 8, I would think. And as soon as they leave the court here, they will go straight to the stringer's booth and get whatever broken restrung. Yeah, that was a nice changeover, and what an opportunity there for Tan Wee Kyung.
It's multiple string breaks for the Indonesians, isn't it, of late?
Yeah, what a chance. Look at that one. Look at the face. He is not happy. I know him. He is not happy.
Play.
This is a real arch rivalry between Indonesia and Malaysia.
Service ball called. Too high. Service over. 13-8.
So there will
So
be
it's
lots and
both
lots of
sides.
people in those two countries following this match. good return there by...
Service over. 9-13.
Well, these two, the Indonesians,
Ardianto.
must be so sort of buoyed on by the fact that their countrymen, the world #1s, although they lost first round here, didn't they, Sukamuljo and Gideon, but just so good, and they must have spent a lot of time in their company and know what's what in the world of men's doubles.
Yeah, but they have another pair as well, Setiawan and Hasan.
Yeah, of course.
And they already qualified for the semi-final tomorrow. They beat the two German players earlier today in their quarter-final.
10-13.
Oh, that's a good defensive shot there.
Service over. 14-10. Service over. 11-14.
So far, the two Malaysian players are coping quite well in their defense against a very aggressive, normally very aggressive men's doubles from Indonesia.
Oh, there was a good illustration on cue there of the aggression from the Indonesians.
12-14.
Pummeling his way through those smashes. All four players so
13,
dynamic, so athletic,
14.
springing everywhere, left and right. It's just riveting.
Yes, it's good placement of that smash on the forehand side to Tan Wee Kiong. That's called out. Have a challenge on it.
Fajr ALFIAN challenges called out.
I actually think it's in.
They've done well to haul this scoreboard around. They were 11-5
It's
down.
out. Yeah, they were 11-5 down.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 15-13. Play.
Yeah, they all speak Bahasa. One is Bahasa Indonesia, and the other one is Bahasa Malaysia.
Too high. Go, 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 go.
This is the second time.
Go.
Doesn't want him intimidating the service judge, right?
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Service over.
Have to talk to the umpire, can't
15.
go directly to the service judge.
Is that for approval to get the heads up on what's
Service
happened
over.
on your serve? You surely want to know, is that the
14.
He wants to know, but he's got to ask the umpire for permission to ask the service judge.
in a cool, calm manner, no doubt. Eh?
Absolutely. That's an awesome lift there by Vichem.
Oh, they almost turned that around, but it just spilt over the back line. The shuttle there by the Malaysians. What a rally that was. High intensity.
Yeah, I sense the Indonesians are really having the memento at the moment.
16.
I know it's really tight and close, but somehow I sense that the Indonesians are having a little bit of an upper hand.
I sense that too.
Service over. 17.
Well, he might have made a
15.
few errors around the net, but he's still being very proactive and hunting the shuttle nicely, and that was paying dividends there.
He would never stop.
Yeah.
No matter what. He would keep doing the same. Go for the same chances.
That's good. Tan Wee
Nothing
Keong.
is going to stop him from that.
Play.
You can hear it in the crowd, can't you? They are absolutely bought in on this one.
Service full court.
And this is again third time.
It's too high. You need to drop the serve. No? Just drop. Service over.
And
16,
Go Vichem is saying he's
17.
been serving like this from the first round onwards. But umpires say you just have to lower it. It's too high. Not having it.
That was quick. Tan Wee Keong
Service over. 18-16.
got the radar on, there's no doubting that. Look at the placement.
That's a very rare block shot there by Go Vichem.
Service over.
Apologies from Ardianto to
17-18.
Go Vichem. Nice touch.
Play.
Suddenly now,
18
this
all.
opening game is very tight. They've done well, the Indonesians, to haul this back to level, having been trailing all of the game. I'd say they're pretty happy,
18.
Morten, about the fact they're now leading.
Definitely, but this shot there by Go Vichem, you know, it's a chance to take. He's playing it slightly upwards and still trying to see whether he can force it through straight. And of course, as you saw, it did not happen. A block shot cross court would maybe have done it. So it'll be very, very interesting to see now. Go Vichem, he's got to lower his serve, and he's got to serve, and it's 19 all. It's crucial. He's got to lower it, otherwise that fault will come in straight away. And can he do it safely?
Let's find out. Will that man have him again and call him up?
That's a super serve.
Another string break and another error on the smash for ALFIAN. And with it comes a game point opportunity for the Malaysians as a consequence.
Normally, Go Vichem is the strongest server of the two. Of course, he's under pressure here because of the service judge feels that he's
Play.
striking it above 115.
to level with some very inspired badminton, getting on the front foot and staying on it, more importantly.
Good turnaround there by Tan Wee Kyung.
Like you say, did so well to turn it around, but in the end he buckled.
Yeah, on a few occasions here again, Tan Wee Kyung was trying to turn it around, and this one as well. But as you can see, every time it comes to Go Vishem, he gives it away. And I think that was what Tan Wee Kyung was indicating just at the end of that rally there.
Game point for the Indonesians.
But really well worked by ALFIAN and ARDIANTO. They worked and worked and worked and worked. Really went on the attack.
It meant a lot to them, didn't it? The 8th seed for ALFIAN and ARDIANTO secure the opening game. It was a very tight game, 22-20, coming through after 21 minutes.
Beda dikit. Nggak itu berasa. Ngatur dia pertama dia buka lo dulu. Dia nggak mau main nolok. Belakang-belakangnya baru balik nolok dia ke pola kita. Pertama dia buka-buka. Nah kalau dibuka itu harus sabar, Jom. Hah? Jangan nafsu. Kalau bola-bola enak baru. Nah enak. Nah saya cepik nih. Cepik dulu. Sekali sama nembak tau nggak apa? Kalau udah posisi ke sana, Jom sebelah situ, ke backhand. Nah, sekali-sekali ke backhand jangan kanan. Tapi jangan nafsu. Kalau tanggung full ke backhand atau ke tengah di sini. Iya. Jom. Kalau lagi ke kanan gini ngadunya jangan ke kanan dia kasih ke backhand. Nggak enak dia pasti buka. Ya. Oke.
很辛苦的啊，要敢去杀他，然后前面人不要站死，因为他们现在是两边冲的，他没有挡乱的嘛，所以你前面的站前面呢，你拿不到球，啊，这个不了，这个节奏给他破掉不了，啊，其他没有什么发球不要管他，啊，发球不要管他，多分哦，太多了，没事，啊，放松一下，啊，别着急，别着急想胜，放松。
20 seconds. Second game. Level.
So back for game 2 then. Indonesia secured the opening with their backs to us in all white.
Really good interception there by ALFIAN on the backhand side. Try to look at how athletic he is on that one there. Guiding it cross court on the backhand side of Go Vishem. Really well spotted by ALFIAN here.
Faults.
I think the string is gone there.
Service over, 1-all.
Somehow the two Indonesians are looking more comfortable in their defence as well. In the early stages of the first game, the defence was not really up and ready and all that, but it looks really solid now, and that could make a difference in this match.
And we know how good they are at getting in first on the attack. That's their kind of calling card, isn't it?
It is, but you know, you cannot play men's doubles and expect you can attack from the word go. You have sometimes to give away the initiative, and therefore you need a solid defence. But
that was very subtly done.
Yeah, they're looking good now.
3-1.
Yeah, I enjoyed their doubles at the Asian Games. They were absolutely superb.
Yeah, they lost the final to Gideon and
That's right,
Sukamulya.
that's right, yeah. And it was a really good match. I think they might have even had match points, you know. I need to dig out my notes on that one, but it was just compelling.
4-1.
I think it could be crucial to the two Malaysians that they did not win that opening game. They really have to dig deep now and try to turn it around.
I'm just trying to think if I've ever seen a match that's had so many string breaks, Morton.
No, it's been a lot.
Yeah, must be sort of 5, maybe 6 already.
5,
Between them, of course.
1.
Good attack there by Ardianto at the net, really proactive. Once again, look at that. He's really on a good run here, the man in the picture.
6-1.
Once again, it just shows how much confidence means.
Play.
Once again, we saw the block shot there from Tan Wee Chong, setting up his partner Shem at the back. But he's the one, this one here, he's the one that's playing these soft block shots and trying to turn it around, as on the other side, Goh Wee Shem is having a tendency to lift it a bit too much.
Service over. 7-2.
Well, they're enjoying this end, aren't they? The Indonesians really building on the fact that they turned that game around as well. They've got the momentum very much behind them now, and they're both fist pumping. This is good front running from the team in white. Powering through the Malaysians, they continue in that vein.
10-2.
Yeah, they're very solid at the moment, ALFIAN and Ardianto. They are really on top of everything. They're controlling it. Even in the defense on situations like this, they're solid. And suddenly they make this mistake, but that's the first almost in this second game.
And it's really interesting, actually, that talking point in itself, because yesterday we saw Goh Wee Shem in particular just powering through and muscling his way through to the front and winning a lot of points. But he's been kind of like just relatively subdued. Perhaps it's the service faults that he's been called a little, but he's broad-shouldered and himself quite powerful, but not really featured like he did yesterday in the win over.
But I think the trick is that compared to Endo and Watanabe, the two Indonesians, they are faster. They're faster on their legs and they're covering faster at the front of the court, putting more pressure in.
Well clarified. 11-3
Kita lagi
at the mid-game interval.
kasih mereka berkembang. Ya, satu. Kedua, kalau kalau ngangkat jangan ceplik, tembak, ceplik lagi, jangan ceplik terus. Oke? Sama nembaknya ke tengah coba. Kalau si Tanwiko nembak terus ke backhand sini. Ya, oke, berubah arah smash-nya dirubah. Nanggung full, tapi harus full.
你一个对角的时候跟一步，你不要想分，打击一定要跟他吃他，不要再跟他耐心。啊，没关系的，就找回自己节奏不了啊，去学习不了，找回自己节奏不了啊，丢进去。
11-3. Play. Service over. 4-11. Not towards your opponents, okay? Change. Service over. 12-4.
That's well played again by Tan Wei Kiong. That's the only chance and option they have. He's got to go in and start challenging more at the net for initiative and trying to find these fairly easy points now and again and setting up his partner at the back and all that. He's got to do it. Just have to move forward, whatever it takes.
Service over. 13-5.
Yeah, they're really on the ropes, aren't they? Having to raise the bar and bring their very best, the former world #1s, against these two young standouts, the 8 seeds from Indonesia. Well played, insistent was Tan there.
Service over. 6-13.
Yeah, the last few rallies, the Malaysians have really pushed the two Indonesians in their defence, pushing them back from the front court, and have scored good points. But it's really late in this second game, and whether they have enough confidence to keep doing it. See, once again, blocking it by Tan Wei Kiong. These soft blocks is definitely the key forward. And what can happen is that this man in the picture, ARDIANTO, he can lose confidence. And when he is losing confidence and patience, he's actually making a lot of mistakes. So it can turn around, and the two Malaysians are getting a lot closer here.
And He's getting a lot of traffic as well, isn't he? Perhaps he is getting a little tired. That's 6 in a row now for Gohan Tan. A lot of lifts going his way.
13.
Roaring because they know how significant that is, just to get anything going after the momentum rush that the men in black have engineered.
Yeah, very important for the two Indonesians to stop the train.
Another string break, this time for Tan Wee Kyung.
15-11.
Well, they're playing at such a fierce pace, and they like their rackets strung tight.
Yeah, and sometimes they're snatching at it, and then the strings breaks straight away.
It's been a high-pace affair, this match. Can the Indonesians get across the line here?
Oh, what a shot there. That was really awesome from ALFIAN. Trying to have a look at this one. That is awesome. Yeah, Coach Harry is very happy. I think he's confident that his pair will take this quarterfinal and go into tomorrow's semi-final. Fairly comfortable.
And they have stopped the train, and they are accruing quite a few back-to-back points now, these two. That's 4 in a row for the Indonesians. That's 5 in a row, actually, for these two. Just 3 points away from the semi-finals.
Yeah, 13-11. That's an acute ankle there. Really, really thumbs up from Coach Harry.
19-11.
Look at this one here. And that's 7 points in a row, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. And after 38 minutes, they've worked really effectively, these two, twinning aggressively all the way. 9 match points for the Indonesians. Brilliant from the Malaysians there. Cool, calm and calculated.
Service over. 12-20.
Well, there it is. It seems sad that it should end like that, but the Indonesians will delight in coming through that tough men's doubles. ALFIAN and Muhammad Rian Ardianto from Indonesia through in straight games in the end. 39 minutes it took them. 22-20, 21-12.
And Muhammad Rian Ardianto, 22-20, 21-12.
Yes, imagine that Indonesia's got 2 pairs in the semi-final in men's doubles, and none of them are the top seeds, Gideon and Sukumawa.
Yeah, amazing. Well, it was an emotional match, very highly charged. I think everybody broke a string at some stage. But in the end, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that these top 8 seeds are through to the semi-finals and the top half of the draw. There we are then, just confirmation that ALFIAN and ARDIANTO through as the second Indonesian team. Ashan and Setiawan at the bottom of the draw as well, coming through into that bottom half semi-final. So that's how the men's doubles draw is unfolding. Plenty more action to come. Let's take you through our results today then. Tai Tzu Ying, the world #1, keeps her title bid for a hat-trick of All England Open titles alive here with a decent win over Sena Nehwal, the 8th seed, down there in straight games. Then we brought you Go Sun Huat and Lai Chevon Jamie Lai in the mixed doubles, the Malaysians coming through in a real tight encounter there, 22-20, that was in the deciding game. Following that, Akane Yamaguchi, the 4th seed, downed He Bingzhou of China in emphatic style. She's going well. Then Tommy Sugiarto went out to Angus Nkar Long of Hong Kong, the world #15, motors on to the semi-finals of the men's singles himself. And then lastly, we brought the all-Indonesian win over Go and Tan. So Fahar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto, the 8 seeds, secured a semi-final spot in the men's doubles. We'll do it all again in session 2, starting at 5 p.m. We've got King Kento Momota against Kidambi Srikanth, and the Adcocks faced a very stern test in mixed doubles against the world's very best. Likewise, so do the Bulgarian Stoeva sisters. So leaving you with some parting pictures. Do join us at 5 p.m. local time for our second session of 5 matches. For now, though, from myself, Paul Hand, it's bye for now.